There we go. Okay, good. All right. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you for those that are joining us live, and thank you for those that are going to be reviewing this at a later date as well. We are happy to have you here and introduce you to Expedia TAAP and their offerings, and also to introduce you to Lynn. So Lynn is here with us today as the Director of Sales for the Western region, and we're going to be hearing from her about her role, about Expedia, and how they want to partner with us, and how you can leverage them for your business. And for those of you that are just now joining, please go ahead and keep yourself on mute. You can put questions in the chat, or you can unmute yourself at the end of this presentation, and I will be able to filter those questions up to Lynn, or she can answer them herself as well. We will be having a giveaway at the end of this. You must be fully present for the full presentation in order to be entered to win, and that will be a $200 Amazon gift card that someone that is attending today is going to win. So very exciting. And if your last name is not visible in the attendee list, please add your last name to the chat. And without further ado, go ahead and take it away, Lynn.
Thanks so much, Joanna. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I just want you all to know that we have been working with Christy Schaefer for about 2 years now to start working and engaging with you guys. At the end of the presentation, I'm going to be sending everything that you see today to Joanna so that she can forward it to you, and all my contact information will be there, so you can always reach out to me. I'm up for doing one-on-one trainings or whatever we can do. With that said, I'm going to share my screen. Here's the first thing I would love to show you. We are launching an incentive for you all today. The incentive goes until the 10th of November. And we're going to have 2 winners of $200 online shopping gift cards for the highest production, as well as a $100 gift card for joining rewards, which I'm going to go into rewards in a minute. It's a great asset, and in addition to getting commissions, you also get points for all accommodation bookings that you can exchange for gift cards from major retailers such as Disney, Amazon, Uber, Southwest Airlines, etc. And again, you'll have all this so that if you haven't joined yet Expedia TAAP under the 1,000-mile account, there's the QR code for that, and here's the QR code for rewards. So I'm going to go ahead and start the slideshow. You can all see my screen, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, good.
Yes.
I did one presentation, and towards the end, one of the agents said, "Are we supposed to be seeing something?" So I hadn't shared the screen right. So anyway, I just wanted to make that clear. So right now, our inventory, we have over 3 million accommodations worldwide. We're the largest in the world. We're contracted with over 500 plus airlines, 175 car rental companies, and we have over 200,000 plus in-demand activities in 120 countries. Here is the commission level, and I want to point out one thing. We pay on the gross, and I think we're the only supplier that does that. You get paid on all taxes and fees, whether it's air, hotels, etc. So your premium, so in other words, if a hotel room is $400 and the taxes and fees are $89, you get paid on $489. For premium plus properties, you're getting 13%, premium 11, premium plus 8.5, and basic are 5. And this includes our vacation rentals. Expedia bought out VRBO HomeAway over a year ago, which we have all the inventory for vacation rentals, large chalets, all kinds of different properties throughout the world. Car rentals, you're getting 7.5%. Activities, attractions, and airport transfers, you're getting 11.5%. And for our bundle packages, which is air and hotel together, you're getting 6%. But again, you're getting paid on the gross amount. So our rewards program is fantastic. In addition to getting commissions for all your bookings, we have this program and it's free to sign up. After signing up, you can start earning loyalty points on lodging property bookings, including VRBOs and package rates. For every dollar booked, you'll get a loyalty point that you can redeem. Loyalty points become available 1 week after the trip is completed. You can view and redeem your loyalty points for e-gift cards like Amazon, Hotels.com, Disney, Walmart, Southwest, Uber, etc. So you have to have already been signed up into Expedia TAAP under the 1,000-mile master code, and then you can sign up for rewards. And again, you'll have this email. I'll have it emailed to Joanna after the presentation, so you'll have all this at your fingertips. So the dashboard, you'll be able to see how many total points you've earned to date, points that you've redeemed toward gift cards, and remaining points available today. It is all done automatically. You don't have to do a thing. How to redeem your points for gift cards. You select your preferred gift card. There's a lot to choose from. You just add it to your cart and then you check out, and the gift card will be emailed to you, and you can use that gift card on the retailer's website. If you have any questions, there's an email address as well as a phone number that you can call. So again, we have over 3 million properties globally. This slide was done over, I believe, in Italy, which this always cracks me up. Instead of calling it a houseboat, they call it a boathouse. Bed and breakfasts, castles, resorts, villas, ranches, cabins, chalets, safaris, etc. These were our top hotels this year. Number 1 at Marriott. We have an exclusive relationship with Marriott, which I'll explain in just a moment. And then these were our top 50 for 2022. So these 2 slides are about our relationship with Marriott. About a year and a half ago, they kind of changed the way they were doing business and stopped giving big commissions or net rates to wholesalers, etc. And they selected Expedia TAAP to be working with. We have the exclusive B2B rates. On search results page, filtered by the property chains, such as all brands, Marriott, Sheraton, Club Quarters, IHG, or Best Western. And you will get either Premium Plus or Premium, the highest commission levels when you book Marriott properties on Expedia TAAP. And they do extend resort credits to clients at most of the resorts. And if that's available, it'll clearly say that as you're doing the reservation, and they'll get it, it'll be provided to the travelers on check-in. We also have great travel partnerships with the AMR Collection, Sandals, as well as Palace Resorts. When you book on TAAP, you get highest commission levels, and then you get all the perks from the resorts. So booking on Expedia TAAP is easy to find details on the property. A view on Google Maps will display showing nearby points of interest, and you can click See All over here on the left-hand side for cleaning and safety procedures. And this slide's important. If at all possible, at this point, always click on Fully Refundable, and most of our properties are fully refundable. Please select Pay Now, a prepaid. If there's an issue and you have to cancel, there's not going to be a problem. You'll get the refunds easily. The problem with Pay at Property, and I know that some of the clients are going to want to do this, but the problem with that is I've had too many advisors call and say that when their clients checked in, the property offered them a better rate. And the client said, great, I'll take the better rate. So they canceled the property or the booking that the agent did, so they don't have to pay a commission. I don't want that to happen to any of you. So if you can, just click Pay Now. So booking properties The first one I want to bring up is always click on fully refundable. Over in the second box down, you can look for TAAP information for commission, tier, and payment options. And the new feature that we're offering now is to generate a quote. Generating a quote, it's easy to use and saves you time. You can generate a quote in just 2 clicks. It does all the hard work, and you can fully customize this with your agency logo and the ability to show and hide information. And it's very helpful for your traveler to have this document. So when you're booking the room type at a property, that's when you will see at the bottom, click generate quote. You can add your message, fully customize it, and this is what the quote is going to look like. You can name and save a quote for future reference. You can review and modify a quote when needed, and you can quickly begin booking from a saved quote. And this portion of the presentation is I really want you to fully understand it. And if you don't, we're going to drill down to it when we do Q&A. But our homepage, you're going to see properties, flights, packages. Packages is air and hotel together. But you'll also see package rates, which has nothing to do with the package. Okay? Package rates, I'll go into it in more detail, or when you've already booked or a transportation component has been booked for the same client. Prepaid discounted property rates that must be accompanied with transportation that may or may not be booked at Expedia or on Expedia TAAP. It's available at over 350,000 of our properties. The average saving is 20%, but I've seen it go up to 50 myself. So you're going to click on package rates, put in the destination and the dates, click on this, I understand, accept package rates, and hit search. This is very important. So the transportation component does not have to be booked by you. It could have been your client that's burning their air miles to get a comp ticket. It could be a client has booked their own cruise. They've booked their own air. They booked their own rental car. There's no place in the form when you're making a booking to even put a confirmation number. So this is all done on the honor system, but I should suggest that probably 95% of your bookings qualify to get these discounted hotel rates. And I think the name package rates is misleading. If you could think of them as discounted hotel rates, and by the way, these rates are not offered to consumers on Expedia.com. They're only offered to you all. So this portion of the presentation is one of my favorites, activities and airport transfers. You can boost your traveler satisfaction and and bolster your earnings on each and every booking. We have over 200,000 plus in-demand activities in 120 countries. From ticketed events, airport transfers, attractions, tours, even private tours and recreational activities. Not only are you, when your clients leave for a trip and you've booked everything for them before they go so that they have everything ready, they don't have to go to AAA or to a hotel concierge to find out what to do. You can do all this for them. So that's really adding value-added services for your client. You're going to earn 11.5% for each booking. And where you find them is activities on the homepage. Put in the destination and the dates. You can search for specific activities. Let's say ticketed events for attractions, theme parks, transportation, shows and concerts. And if you guys are going somewhere yourself, please check and see what you can buy for yourself and earn 11.5% commission. And in most cases, Expedia gets discounts from the suppliers. They negotiate directly. When you're booking it, a clear display of all the details will display the time, the length, the language, and the cancellation policy. This is what a confirmation is going to look like. Easy to find all the important details, the view of the activity voucher, as well as we now offer a barcode for your clients' cell phones. And these are some examples. This bottom one, The Beatles' Love by Cirque du Soleil. My daughter and her family from the East Coast recently went to Las Vegas and went to this show, and I asked her how much she paid, and it was $120 per person. So this price has gone up. It's now $120 per person. I didn't dare tell my daughter that our price is $85. So your clients, if they're checking in for this show, they're going to easily see that you've saved them money because everybody else is paying a lot more. Okay. International destinations. Let's say you'd never been to Paris. You could easily get on and look at all the activities and attractions that you can sell to your clients, saving them money, and sound educated about that destination, even though you may not have been there yourself. So transfers, airport transfers, we offer one-way or round trip between the airport and the property. At this time, we don't go to cruise lines. You find them up here under airport transfers. A map of the journey will display and a review score will display, and it'll show the passenger baggage allowance and the duration of the trip. The bundled package is with air and hotel together. This is incorrect. You earn 6% on this now. And remember, that's on the gross. And you can save an average of 20% off the property. So you'll just go ahead and follow the prompts. First, you'll choose the hotel, then the hotel room type, the departure flight, and then the return flight. And this is what the confirmation is going to look like. This is one thing, managing your own bookings, that Expedia really invested time, manpower, employees, and money into really amping up how you can manage your own trips and get help instantly. You go to trips at the top of the home page. You'll select the itinerary that you want to access. From here, you can resend an email confirmation, print a receipt, or to change and cancel, you go down to these two boxes down here. Click change to modify the reservation or the traveler's details. This is what the investment really comes down to. We now have virtual agents that are available 24/7 worldwide that have been hired and highly trained. You just hit help. And then you'll put in the itinerary number that you want to chat now. And the virtual agent will come on board and assist you. And this has really, I had one agency in Houston where one of the agents made mistakes now and then on a pretty regular basis and would be emailing me. And really, there's nothing, I can't get onto the platform to change or cancel anything. So when I was at their office a few months ago, I did a presentation and asked her for one of the itinerary numbers, and the virtual agent came on board and it was resolved within about 3 minutes. I have not received one email from her since with an issue. So I know that this really, really works. So please, if you have a problem or issue, try the system out. We have a lot of templates and banner ads that you can use on your social media. It has no Expedia TAAP branding. You can upload directly to your social media platforms and websites. We also have travel agent toolkits. This is campaign contact that's edible. Saves you time and presence with over 40 pre-designed and customizable social media templates. So here's some of the campaigns for our templates: email, Facebook, Instagram, digital banners. And here's some of the templates. I think we have 40 of them right now. There's ones for cruises. There's ones for just about every leisure activity. So please use these and really amp up your social media and your advertising abilities. Let's see. You can still see my screen. I'm going to
Yes,
stop
we can.
sharing for just a moment. There's one thing that I wanted to just share really quickly is this is a report that I send to Christy, and for January through August of this year, these are the top producers from your agency. I don't know if any of your names are on here, but I certainly want to shout out and thank you all for all of your business. We really appreciate it.
I see quite a few people on this call that are on that list. So congratulations to all of you.
That is so phenomenal. And we look at this all the time. One thing that I'm going to start doing, if I can get your phone numbers, is I'm going to start calling you and thanking you directly and really engaging with you a lot more. So we want to engage with you not only at headquarters level, but with you all. Marjorie, did you have a question?
No.
Okay.
All right, but we do have some questions if you are ready for some.
Absolutely.
Okay, so first question was related to vacation rentals specifically. So the question was, are there any on offered by Vrbo that would not be on Expedia TAAP? And if so, what determines this?
Excellent question. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at chat yet. I can start doing that now.
That's okay.
When Expedia bought out VRBO, they did a massive vetting system, and this is something that is very good for you. Because if there's a problem with a property, you're the one that's going to hear about it, correct? By the way, I used to manage a large travel agency, so I've sat in your seat. I'm not a supplier that doesn't know what you do because I've done it. So yes, they did a massive vetting system. So let's say a client goes on VRBO and they see a property that they want and they call you and you can't find it on our platform. There's a really good reason why it's not there. I hope, does that answer your question? I think that should. You can just
Al,
say,
if you want to give us the thumbs up or let us know if that covered it.
Well, no, that's very good information, and that's exactly what's happened. Is people have found properties on VRBO that are appealing. They don't, there haven't been any red flags like mediocre reviews or bad reviews. So I've wanted very much to book it for them and realize some commissions, and they wanted me to do it because they knew I would hold their hand process. So but I couldn't find it. I had to say, you guys got to book this on your own. I kicked it back to them. So that was but you're saying there's perhaps something you all know that isn't visible about that property, and that it sounds to me like most of VRBO's listings will be available through TAAP.
right. And the criteria, they had to meet the criteria so that, with hotels, it's a whole different ball game as compared to a vacation rental. Vacation rentals have different management teams, different owners, etc. But if they didn't come up to snuff, then we just are not going to put them on our platform because it's just going to cause issues. Or if you've had a vacation rental who has canceled and rebooked last minute so they can get more money, they are taken off our platform. If you follow what I'm talking about.
Yep, that's excellent.
Yeah.
That's a great soundbite. Thank you.
You're welcome. I see the question about, has the tracking code been changed? No, the tracking code remains the same as it was for CTM, M-Travel, and Allure. It's just now, it's actually still called that on our side of the coin, but we all know that it's 1,000-mile travel now. So that tracking code is going to remain the same.
Okay, another question coming from Debbie Hodges here. Can the Marriott Bonvoy number be added to a Marriott booking?
No, unfortunately, we don't have that option now. I'm actually very much a Marriott person myself. And when I check in at the front desk, I say, do you have my Bonvoy number? And normally they do, even it's bizarre. But if they don't, then I just give it to them and they download it.
Okay, another question. This comes from Stella. So a situation where the package rate would be more than the standalone rate. So she's finding she has to check both rates. Can you explain a little bit about how that might happen?
Yeah, and by the way, that's one enhancement that's in the pipeline, and some agents, some of you may already have it. We're going to have a one-page shop now that's going to compare our standalone rate to our package rate, that discounted hotel rate. Just know that, again, these rates are gross, so that you're getting paid on the gross amount. If you were a consumer on Expedia.com, you might see a rate that's a little bit lower, but that's a net rate that they're seeing. Once they make the purchase, all the taxes and fees are added on top of that. So it's actually apples and oranges.
Okay, another question. I signed up under my company name, but not with 1,000 Mile. How do I change that? You can go ahead and reach out to the support team. I believe, Jennifer, that's you. If that's an issue you're running into, you can reach out to us. And if that's something we're not able to change for you, you can then reach out to support at Expedia TAAP as well.
Exactly. And we're happy to help you with that.
And if you needed the email address for that, that's going to be support@expedia-agents.com. Is that still the right one, Lynn?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Where do we find all of the marketing information on your website? That's from Ron.
Again, I'm going to send this presentation to you, but it's on our travel agent. I'm sorry, I'm spacing out on the name of it. It'll be in the presentation how to get there. Not a problem.
Okay, we can definitely share that out. All right, any further questions? And I'm going to go ahead and while we wait to see if there's any more questions that come in, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can see the names that have been entered for our giveaway.
Yep, we can see it.
All right, wonderful. So just double check that you see your name there. It is sorted alphabetically. Just a reminder, you do have to be present for the entire presentation in order to be eligible to win. The prize today is a $200 Amazon gift card. So if you are the winner, we would like it if you would put your contact information in the chat so that we can share that out and get that over to you. And looks like we might have another question. Oh, asking for your email address, Lynn. Is that something that you're able to share out with us as well?
Absolutely. But you will have it because I'll send you all the presentation and all my contact information will be attached to it. But it's all in lowercase. So L Winfield, LWINFIELD at Expedia-agents.com.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So everybody was able to validate your name is there. If you were there, if you were able to join for the entire presentation. If not, speak now or forever hold your peace because we are going to set this off. I'll give it just a second. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle names all mixed up here. And here we go. All right, Michael, congratulations. You are our lucky winner. If you can go ahead and put your email address in the chat. Congratulations to you. Very exciting. And any final questions from anyone today before we end this wonderful training? Lots of thank yous, lots of positive feedback. Thank you so much, Lynn, for sharing with us today. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Joanne, and thank you all for joining. Please feel free to reach out to me directly should you need some one-on-one training. I'll have to meet up with Catherine and go to lunch soon,
Yes, for sure.
who lives in my neighborhood, so that'll be all good. Well, I'll go ahead
Excellent.
and
Thank you so much.
I'll stop the recording now then.